Hey guys, it's Geek Girl Worthington here, and I'm here and back for some training just to show you how to download your App Store. Now that is separate from our AMP Club. As you've seen in the previous training, we have Games Club, Kids Club and Apps Club, and we downloaded those from our back office, and I'm going to show you how to do our AMP Store. And this is mainly for people, well, everybody needs to know how to do it, but for people who haven't got the AMP Club, and also for the Android users only at this stage. I will do some separate training for our Apple users and how to get it from iOS. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to select a Chrome session, so I'll need to search the web, and I'm going to put in our www.ampstore.io. I'm then going to log in using our menu and login. And for login, you use your username and password there. Once you are logged in, this will take you to your back office, and you will be in there. Now you can do different things in your back office and have a look at all your information. If you want some training on that, there's a pinned post in our AMP Club that we've provided. Okay, so from our menu up in the top right hand corner again, we're going to go to Marketing, and we're going to go to My AMP. Okay, this is where our Android AMP Store links and everything are. So we're going to click on View My AMP Store, but if you have a look here, this is the My AMP Store. We all have the same AMP Store because you don't have more than one Google Play and you don't have more than one Apple Store. So this is where we all share the apps and games that aren't unlimited. We want to share this with people. We want people to use this. This is another stream of revenue for us. So make sure that you're out there sharing equally the ability to use the AMP Club where there's unlimited play, unlimited tokens, and then there's not always people that want to use that. So they might want to actually just check out some of the apps and download from your store. That's another area of your business you want people to support. So we're going to click on View My Store now. Very similar, it's going to take us to a spot where it's going to ask us to download. So as you can see here, the green button, it says Download AMP Store. Okay, now we've previously done this, but just because we may not have users that have done the previous training, I'm going to go into the area. This actually tells you to be allowing unknown sources. So we're going to go to our Home button. We're going to go to Settings. And we're going to find our security and settings. So mine is in lock screen and security, and then unknown sources. Now see how it's allowed on? If it's grey, you need to allow it to go on. For me, because I'd previously done it in this training, I've allowed that already. So I'm going to go home again and go back to where we were, which is back on the Chrome session, and say, okay, I've done this. Okay. What we should find is that it starts to download, and I say OK. And our download is complete, and I can say Open from here. Once I say Open, it will actually ask me, do I want to install? And I click on Install. Once I've done that, I can then go and open my App Store. So we're now in our AMP Store. The apps and games that are in here there's a mixture of free and paid ones. There are in-app purchases and there are advertisements in that. But that's basically how to download your AMP Store. I will take you to the Home button here. If you click on the Home button, I'll show you. Again, it doesn't turn up on your desktop or your main screen. You do have to go into here, into your apps and find it, and you will see it here. You can grab it, which I'm just holding onto it, and I'm dragging it down onto my desktop or dashboard, whatever you want to call it. So when I click on that, I go into my App Store, And here are the many apps and games that we have for sale, for free, that do attract in-app purchases. But again, this is another area for us to earn money and to, I guess, share what is AMP, and then include the fact that people can then play our apps and games unlimited using AMP Club, and that's another avenue that you can establish with them. So I hope this has been useful. If you do have any problems, if you're having troubles that downloading for other reasons, it's failing and things like that, you do need to put in a support ticket. It could be for a few reasons, and they are working on it. They're working on it as quickly as possible. So mostly I am using a Samsung S7. Mostly we are getting downloads, not a problem, but if you need some help, please do put in a support ticket that is in your back office. So this is Mel, Geek Girl Worthington, and thank you very much for listening.